Hey guys, okay, it's the 15th. I'm gonna try to keep this video a little bit shorter because I understand half-hour blocks aren't the coolest thing to be watching on YouTube. So, anyway, so 15th, and I did pre-read the first day, uh, but the other days I didn't pre-read, so I'm gonna fumble through it just like I always do. Here we go, 15th February. Well, met some British army. I guess I should say British soldiers. Um, had a power failure last night. It was a bad wiring apparently in a panel. We PMCS the MKT. PMCS checked it over, made sure it was correct. That's what PMCS means. MKT Mobile Kitchen Trailer. So that's what that stands for. Now, I got yelled at for eating an MRE. I have no idea why I couldn't eat the MRE, but apparently I couldn't. I told Joe, or as we've been calling him, Pencil, uh, not to use them. So I guess it wasn't Joe that yelled at me. It must have been someone else. And I'm assuming because I am usually right. Well, not usually, but always. It was probably one of those things where someone said, hey, don't use these MREs, they're for someone else, and Pencil was like, oh, we'll just eat these ones here, and I was like, no, we shouldn't eat this. That's my guess. I don't know for sure. So that's place weapons in some kind of shelving unit, so you won't have to have a weapons guard anymore. Yeah, up until that time, once we picked up our weapons, before going over. It was pretty much like we set them all like in line or stacked them around, and we had to have a guard there at all times. It's their weapons. Hopefully, I'll find the picture of Joe Key, or Jokey as he was sometimes known. We made a barrier out of water, the cases of water. And we stacked it all the way around. Made this big thing, so it was like one way in, and that way we can have one guard guarding all of our weapons stacked around. It's really kind of funny actually seeing it. Yes, we don't have enough. I also seen a chaplain with a beautiful staff cast with a poly or something. Anyway, it was it was a walking staff is what it was. Yeah, it was something. And Rankin Crest from his journeys, I saw him walking and stopped him to see it because I'm always interested in walking sticks. It was really kind of neat looking. Then I noticed he had a cross on his hat, so I noticed the walking staff. I was like, oh, that's really cool, And then I realized it was a chaplain. So this is before I was pretty much, I guess I was okay with chaplains at the time. Okay, so 17th February, Sunday we got airmail. Maybe it's our meal from our airmail. We got our meal van unpacked just to get out one box for HQ. Then after not getting any leadership on what to do, we put it and other stuff back in. Yes, they replaced the whole thing from back to front, filling any open spaces with MREs. Today our plan was to fill out the rest of the way with water in MREs. We will probably do supplies, the supply meal van too. Oh, meal van. Connex. Yeah. Or air, sea, land vans. Yeah, the big trailers. They got the, doors on the, they have the trailer doors on them. Yeah, for some reason they're calling them meal vans. Oh, that was the stupidest name. It was a meal van. I'm like, just made a Connex here. Anyway. Last night, one hell of a storm. As soon as I woke up, as soon as I walk in the door, Top asked me, do you have a 5-ton license? Oh, Top, First Sergeant. So now I have to get the keys after half hour of someone going to the PX to find the guy in line. I drove out the truck, PFC Christian. Maybe it was Rescue PFC Christian? And no, I hit bumps. Yeah, I hit bumps, whatever. Drove out the gate and speed before he tells me I have passengers in the back. Oh, that was pretty bad, I guess. Had a snafu figuring out what tent to pick up. Believe it or not, we had lobster tail for dinner. Our meal van is packed. Tomorrow we will do the MKT and 2.5 ton. 2.5 ton truck is half the size of a 5-ton truck. Yeah. 19th February 2003. Last night I fell asleep around 20:30. That would be 8:30. Got woken up by Budsy telling me it's a Scud warning. Scud missiles were the missiles that Hussein allegedly had, that had, like poison gas in it and all that stuff. Which, by the way, we're still waiting for those weapons of mass destruction to be found. Yeah, because he didn't have any. It's a Scud warning. I jump up, get my mask out and my bag, put it on, and head for the wall. I really had to pee that time. So, Top keeps putting his... Oh, right. That's because our first sergeant was disgusting. So he puts his mask on, so he can breathe. But he kept opening it up so he can spit instead of just taking his chew out to begin with. I mean, it's a Scud warning. It's not like, oh, there may or may not be. It's like, I don't know. It always bothered me. Here's a danger, so let's, pretend it is real. Let's not, goof around and like do things that you're not supposed to do. After I am ready to see Shanty and... No, it can't be Shanty. No, it's gotta be... Oh, Shahan. Oh, Shahan. That's the guy's name that brought his phone up, the little piece of turd. And Chisholm putting on there 2 minutes after me. Yeah, they're just really slow, because Shahan was probably on the phone talking to his wife. Hey, hon, there's a Scud missile attack. Yeah, do you know our location so you can tell the enemies where we're at? Yeah, piece of crap. The all clear came back from the Porto and from the port, something, I don't know. The all clear comes back. Top tells me I'm in a war zone. You have to be faster than that or you're dead. If you're fast, we're in a war zone. Maybe you should open your mask up so you can spit. Maybe you should get rid of the spit first. Piece of shit. Yeah, you should be a little faster than that. Never telling Shahan or Chisholm. Or, it's Christian. Maybe it was Christian. Oh, it's either Chisholm or Christian. They're both people. anything. So I really think he hates me. Yeah, and I didn't like Top to begin with. I honestly, now that I'm back, I hate him even more because I think he was a piece of crap. And I don't know if I mentioned this in the video before, but it bothered me that we would come out of our door into the, open area, and there would be, I am not kidding you, a puddle almost 2 feet wide of spit. So everybody had a step in his freaking spit. That's the most, it's one thing, hey, I smoked over there. Hey, oh well. But you know what? I didn't blow smoke in people's face. I didn't go, hey, Tom, I'm having a cigarette. I'm going to blow it in your face. No, I would turn this way, blow it away from it. No, he would spit right there. So you'd come walking up. What's on my foot? It's someone's spit. I'll be using more profanity. I'm trying to keep this, nice. Today, after getting nearly boxes, nearly 682 boxes of MREs in the MKT, I walked around this bazaar near the PX. Oh yeah, the bazaar. Oh, they were so great. I loved shopping there because what did we call them? I think we started calling them Hajis. I understand, yeah, it's probably a derogatory term. We shouldn't have said that, but it's just the name we came up with, But yeah, what did they say? Hey, bling bling, yeah, come on, we have some good stuff. Yeah, bling bling, bling bling, yeah, come on, the bling bling. Near the PX. Wish I had the time to get something and send it home. I guess I could do it later. Game Boy games, $15. Hookah pipes of all kind. Really wanted one of those. One of the guys picked up a hookah pipe, and it was so funny because he didn't buy the small one. He bought the big mother load hookah pipe. And when we went to go home, it was like adamant, you were not allowed to bring this kind of crap home. And they were so upset because they couldn't bring it home. And they didn't think ahead of time because most of the people over there were complete and utter numbskulls. Hey, I can ship this before we get home, But anyway, the 21st of February, probably moved water yesterday, and I moved water today. Also watched and helped put a counterbalance to 2.5 ton tire. Oh yeah, they do the weights. Of the tire. Loaded 2,000 extra pounds to the 2.5 ton. Maintenance says it can handle it. Guys are naming their truck now. Fat Jake is Jacobs, and I don't know who Jacob was. And Molly is food service, 2.5 ton. Got a letter from Tammy today. So Tammy, thank you for your letter. I appreciated it. It was really nice. I probably still have it away somewhere, probably underneath the TV. 22nd February. Today, even though I knew it was a joke, I had to collect exhaust from a 2.5 ton. Oh yeah, yeah. You know how they to razz the new guys. Apparently, Pencil had this idea. Oh, I'll go razz Bianca because I'm a dumbass and a dickhead, So he gave me a garbage bag and said, yeah, we need a test for this, so I need you to collect exhaust from the 2.5 ton. Yeah, needless to say, he could have just said, you know what, go waste time for a while. That would have been fine. I would like, okay, you know what, I'll go waste time for a while. I'll do something else. But no, he's like, oh, go do this. I'm trying to keep this short, so I have like a minute left, so we're almost at 16 minutes. I'm going to pause this so we don't have the timer going off. I'll read one more day. 24th of February. Oh, thank God I had an anthrax shot. Today on the way back, I stopped at the Pooper, Porta Johns. Third squad already left. They untied the. They emptied. Okay, they emptied the Connex to get tent poles out of the rear of it. The same poles I said not to pack. Oh yeah, because as you know, I'm smart. I'm sure at some point in time they're packing up. I said, hey, maybe we shouldn't pack the tent poles in the back of the Connex, because that's kind of something you need to set up a tent. Yeah. So this is the people I was dealing with over there. Complete and utter. Yeah, so the same poles I said not to pack. But they're like, oh, you're just a sergeant. Why should I listen to you? Oh, I have a chevron. No. I have a rocker underneath. I'm a staff sergeant. I'm smarter than you. It's like, no, it just means that you were stupid enough to be in this army longer than I have. So, this morning was an NBC test, nuclear, biological, chemical test. I think we passed. So that's good. Alright, next video will be the 25th. I haven't said before, I should say it now. Be sure to like. It's down here, or it could be over here. I'm not sure if it's reversing my picture. Be sure to like this video. Be sure to subscribe, because I really want to get through this whole diary, journal, excuse me. Yeah, well, I really want to stop saying a lot more. So, I was about to say it again. Yeah, so anyway, so be sure to like and subscribe, and yeah, I want to get this whole thing, so, and yeah. Eventually we'll try to cut it down and make it a little bit nicer. I'll see if I can add some pictures to it, but for right now it's going to add everything in, upload them as is, and then we'll mess with it later. So be safe out there. Bye.